you like this video, please click like, share it, subscribe, get me to 20,000 subs, press it, and we never have to do it again. Life will be great. And if you want coaching with me in Nottingham Online, all the information is in the bio. Are you doing all right? So this week I'm going to do another couple of shots of how they work. That's what I'm going to try and focus on for the next few weeks, about how shots are played and what the white's doing, to try and drag your attention onto the green bit, because that's where you're going to get better. You're not always going to play these shots, these two shots when you're playing, but again, it's just, if I can try and drag your attention onto what the white's doing, you can then use that mindset to help you play better snooker when you're actually just playing normal shots, because that is what the game's all about. Pot a red to get on that, pot that to get on that. And to get on that, no matter what level you're playing, you need to know where you hit the cue ball to get the white to get somewhere near you want it next. And knowing how it rotates and how that works, having that mindset into what the white's doing is going to help you pick those spots. And people say, oh, this is so advanced. It's not advanced. Literally, the game is the same. But the thing is, when shots don't work, people's default blame is cueing. And honestly, I'd say probably cueing, and again, I can't speak for everyone, and even the people that think they hit it bad all the time, even, 30, 40 break players, right? Even lower, but I'd say if you're a 30, 40 break player, I'd say only 25% of your shots aren't working because of equation. The rest of it is you don't know how to play. You need to learn that. But these are a couple of shots that look quite impressive. You can have a crack yourself, and one of them's Stephen Hendry shot. Check it out. Right, here we go. First, the two shots I'm going to show you is, we're going to call it the Stephen Hendry shot. Now, I don't think he invented it, but I have seen him play it back in the day, and also I think I've heard him talk about it. So like I said, I don't think he's invented it, but I don't know why when I think of this shot, I think of Stephen Hendry. And it's not like he won anything else, is it? So, we'll give him this. And it's the shot, the brown going down for the blue, and it don't make any sense because it's when check side turns into running side. Magic, that is. I'm like a wizard. So I'm going to smash the brown in. The white's going to go over there. I'm going to put lots of right-hand side. Now, this is not helping side. It's going to check off that cushion, but then it's going to come over here. And because it's got right-hand side, that right-hand side is going to turn into running side. Back for the blue. Magic trick, that. It's good. It looks quite impressive, this shot, not going to lie, when it works. But it's not actually that hard. But yeah, it is quite impressive when it works out. Especially when it just drifts towards there and you go over there for the blue. And we've got, again, a slow motion camera there, so we'll see exactly what the white's doing. Here we go. Got to hit this well. What does hitting well mean? What's a good hit? I'm going to have to do a post about that. Here we go. And that's when we go. Magical ball striking. Right, the next shot I'm going to play is this pink. Now, whenever I think about this shot, I think of a player called David Gray, who was a junior when I was a junior and ended up obviously turning professional and winning a ranking tournament. I think he beat Ronnie O'Sullivan at the Crucible. A fantastic young player. And when I saw him play this, I think it was at Cadbury's Leisure in a junior event. He was on a big 100 break, and he just played this shot out of the blue, and everybody was like, you know, this kid can play. And again, you know, at that age, kids just want to make another big 100, but it's just another day for him. He was at the level where total clearances were just, you know, do it all the time. You know, it was not a problem. He was such a high level. And again, he's the same era as me, so people like Paul Hunter, Matthew Stevens, you know, we're all similar ages, and we all played a lot of junior snooker together. And among others, not just them two or three, there's loads of others that were really, really good at that age. And like I say, China are, you know, especially are producing a lot of good youngsters, but I don't think I've ever seen a better 14-year-old than David Gray. You know, and I know you can look back through rose-tinted glasses, but you know, he was fantastic. We compete in any era, yeah, it turned out to be a fantastic player in the end. But I'm going to play it now. This shot is lots of right-hand side, so I'm going to pop that, drift past the black, and then check. Well, so the side's going to bring it that side of the black for it in that pocket. Now you've got quite a lot of variables here. I've got a lot of right-hand side, so when the white hits the black, it's going to trap a little bit because it wants to go that way because it's a right cut, but it's going to pull it up, and then you've got to judge the height so that you drift past the black, and then the side brings it over there. You've got deflection in this shot as well. We've got the slow motion camera there, so you'll see exactly what the white does. I think when it hits the pink, the white is going to throw a little bit wider, and then the sort of spin will take it there. We'll see that on the slow motion, but yeah, it looks quite impressive when you get it right, and this is not an easy shot. And then here we go. So I've got to judge the deflection, and then I've got to get this right, so here we go. Played that perf. There you go, two quite impressive shots. They look quite nice. You can have a crack at them yourself. But again, think about how the white's going to rotate. Think of what the ball's going to be doing when it leaves the object ball. That's where you're going to get better. You're going to get much more improvements when you do that. Comment below. See you soon.